end quote. Well, the last thing Senate Republican leaders wanted to talk about today as they laid out their agenda for the next year was the budget. But our Dave Jordan pressed for answers and joins us now with what they had to say. Dave?
Well, Amanda, Senate Pro Tem leader finally addressed that later on. More on that in a moment. But the Republicans do have their laundry list of goals that they want to accomplish in this session. Getting the budget back on track, as you mentioned, was not one of them, nor was it a welcome topic of discussion.
I appreciate your questions on the budget, but today we're talking about how we're going to promote the other side of that equation, which is keeping Oklahomans and putting them back to work through jobs. We've talked about the measures related to workers' comp and the others, and I'd like to focus on those if I could.
The ambitious agenda items include reducing government spending and opposing new taxes, promoting job growth through lower taxes and less regulation, and creating an Office of Accountability and Innovation to eliminate waste in state government.
We will identify areas of inefficiencies in those programs, which in times past might have merited more consideration. We'll also make some decisions that will benefit all Oklahoma taxpayers.
But Democrats pounced on Republicans' reluctance to discuss the budget. Senator Charlie Laster said Republicans ignored the huge elephant in the room by refusing to talk about what they're going to do to get us out of this billion-dollar budget hole.
I don't know why you have a press conference if you don't want to talk about those pressing issues. I mean, we've spent all of our time, Your Vote Counts, for 3 weeks talking about the budget. Budget is what everybody cares about.
Just today, State Treasurer Scott Meacham said state revenue shortfalls hit the one-year mark and the cuts to state agencies will remain in effect. Political analyst Scott Mitchell says the Republican agenda is a good one, but the focus is misplaced.
It's not what people want to hear about right now. People want to hear about who's going to be hurt. People want to know what's going to happen to my schools.
And late this afternoon, Senate Pro Tem Glenn Coffey released a statement saying in part that he's, quote, optimistic that a new budget framework can be announced by the beginning of the new legislative session in February, unquote. Amanda?
Keep us posted, Dave. Thank you. And Oklahoma has about $600 million in the state's rainy day fund, and that will likely be used to make up some of the